Making the extension supports, I'm going to make the templates as usual. So I'm using my track saw, plunging in, using the short track. I find that track works really well for a lot of work, and this is particularly good work for it so that I can easily move it around and get it right to where I need to cut. Are you enjoying these videos? Do you get anything out of them? Would you like to see me make more? Well, this is your call to action. Drop down in the comments section down below, give me a comment. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and remember to subscribe. Come on over to thesmartwoodshop.com where you can find out more about us, see some of our projects, and you can also visit my store where you can purchase any of my plans to download instantly, or you can use our Amazon affiliates where you can purchase your tools for the same price they'll give you every day, but they share a little bit with us. Again, taking the time to make the templates, they're pretty much one half of the main template, but I was able to use that to sketch out some parts of it using the short track again, as I've mentioned many times, one of my favorite little tools to cut out the feet on the template. Then I'm going to drill a couple of holes and connect the dots. This time I'm going to use the table saw to cut it out. Just make one cut, raise the blade in, and then move the fence over and raise the blade in again. Lower the blade down. That blade is nice because one full turn lowers the blade all the way down. None of that spinning you have to do like on a lot of table saws. With both templates completely made and ready to go, I screwed them down to a chunk of plywood that I had. Was able to go ahead and attach both pieces at the same time to save a little bit of time. This gets a little repetitive, but I do want you to see me cutting this out. Again, just the technique is to plunge a little bit and cut, make a little bit of a cut, plunge again, make a little bit more of a cut, and then plunge some more, just so I get a nice clean cut. Cutting the second part here, I'll be able to cut out the whole shape of the piece as well as the slot, and pretty much one little pass here, and not have to try to run that slot through the table saw and repeat. So this is definitely where you see getting the exact cut and getting it repeated exactly the same time and time again. Using the level here as a straight edge, I'm not leveling the extension because that doesn't really matter. I'm just making sure it planes in good and getting the legs adjusted. Once I adjust them, I hardly ever change them. If I ran into a job where I had a step down or something possibly, but pretty much just tipping them a little bit. I've got them at somewhat of an angle, tipping away from the bench, and then if I needed to raise them up, I could stand it up a little bit straighter, or if I needed to lower it down, I could tip it a little bit more. This I do want it adjustable, but again, the adjustability is pretty much one and done, and I'm just checking here to make sure that the shelves line up because I'll be putting long material that'll run through from the main bench and hold up on the outside legs as well. Again, a pretty critical part of the design for being efficient in construction. The extensions are done and the extension supports are done. So in the next video, I'm going to tackle the project of building the miter stops. There's four of them, two to the right, two to the left. They're identical. They're just assembled right and left. Give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, subscribe, and come on over to thesmartwoodshop.com. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Have a great